Oh, of course. Oh, yeah. This is it. As you know, my mission was to remove the source of the contamination. Where you rescued me, near the pipe there, my unit and I were looking, but the soldiers in my unit started getting sick. You know I have a sensitive nose, right? Well, my soldiers and the enemy smelled this. Once I figured that out, I didn't just sit on my butt. I mobilized all of my men. That's when they turned on me. I knew I shouldn't have. Jeremy showed up, and you know what that idiot said? Albion considers all of you to be expendable. Follow me, and I'll give you power. Let's... it sounded like a bunch of hogwash. But then he took out the iron. To be honest, it was also the first time I'd seen the real thing in person. And even But when that bastard said what he needed for his plan was... What did Jeremy say it was again? What he needed? You're planning on going to the seed store. In that case, focus on destroying the source of the contamination. The seed storage. I'll make sure to blow up whatever it is...
We've secured the airspace above the operation zone. I'll leave you to handle the interior.
Enzo has minimized external interference. We should be able to better focus on our objectives. Descending. We need to determine what the Vulgus are doing inside the cave. We need to know why the items that are inside, as well as what they are. Because Jeremy is not linked to me. There is no way for me to know what he is planning. We must stop him before it is too late. Decima warned us that the Vulgus here are stronger. Please be careful. The enemy is using a narrow tunnel. We need to break through. That's strange. The enemy stationed at the entrance appear to be intact. Jeremy must have been able to evade them. This must be the high-density Kuiper that Jeremy mentioned. By human standards, this is contaminated waste. It is also identical to the substance mentioned in Alzaroke's autopsy report.
What? So what you're saying is Jeremy took it.
There are no access records on this terminal for anyone aside from us. That is all I can discern for now. We must explore deeper. I will focus on detecting pulses from the Ironheart. The Vulgus have established a large-scale Kaiser refinery here, concealed from the vigilant eyes of Albion.
Just the idea that Alzarok exists is proof enough for me that we can't allow this to continue. We will finalize the detonation of the facility, while you eliminate the enemy forces.
Powerful enemy units have been deployed to protect the Kuiper. Please be on your guard. Based on data analysis, the high-density Kuiper produced in this cave was used to enhance the Vulgus who occupied this zone.
The Vulgus made a lot of effort to enhance their forces. I admit it. Essimo was right to follow his nose.
The substance cannot be used for humans. There are no signs of Jeremy here either. It may be because of contamination. No. The density of the Kuiper was too low for that.
Jeremy was after a high-density Kuiper. He didn't touch any of this. Check the total amount of Kuiper with this facility.
Suddenly interested in the Kuiper I've been buffing.
But we should focus on eliminating the enemy first. The scale and density of the Kuiper on the other side of the facility is enough to create Alzarok-level Vulgus for centuries. It probably contains a high level of contamination.
What? Okay, everybody get out. I'm going to blow it to hell right now.
Essimo, don't blow it up yet. Jeremy might still be inside.
We have not found any evidence of Jeremy or any of the other Kuiper deposits so far. There may be signs of him on the other side of the facility.
That is right. Jeremy will probably be after the
I'm so pleased that you came to this way. I'm curious about the effectiveness of the enhancements to my forces. Would you consider to test them?
Descendant, we must secure this area before Jeremy can.
Thank you, Dizzy. I understand the additional hyperdensity required to enhance my regulatory. Now, time for you. A dark place is for refining. But it's even better for decorating the walls with your insides as I rip you to pieces. What do you think of my proposal? Just you wait. You'll be an excellent source of nutrients for a tree of truth. What a wasted opportunity to give the tree of truth the taste of dissent.
It appears that there is another more important zone to the Vulgus than this one. Thankfully.
Did I tell you earlier that the Vulgus are after the Tree of Truth? There's only one tree in this swamp that deserves that kind of title. I can take you there. After I demolish this facility, that is.
Essimo and I will handle this. Can you report back to Alpha in person? This intel is sensitive and we don't want to risk Jeremy listening in on any comms. I'll send you the rendezvous point shortly. Essimo, wait up.
Just get to... Jeremy has got hold of Vulgus DNA and contaminated Kuiper? Well, the bastard always had a special interest in the Vulgus. He was always praising how much stamina the Vulgus had, their power, their technological prowess, and the possibilities that they unlocked through genetic improvements. I didn't want to discourage him as he was doing useful research into the enemy's capabilities. But I can't deny his obsession made his teammates uneasy. There was an incident where he captured a Vulgus production facility. He argued that Albion also needed to create artificial soldiers. The Colon Counterintelligence Unit investigated his research and seized his records. He was sent to the detention center for a time as a result of what they discovered. He was nearly expelled as a descendant. Wait. Once he's acquired the Ironheart, there's no reason he won't go ahead with his plan. I wonder if that's why he studied the autopsy report on Alzarok so carefully. He's likely after more than the quantum storage box containing the Ironheart. We need to examine all records involving Jeremy and any of Albion's supplies. All right. Now that I understand the gravity of the situation, you may return to the field. I entrust the capture of Jeremy and secure retrieval of the Ironheart to you.
Demolition of the seed storage has been completed. Rendezvous point set. No matter which way you look at it, it definitely is the Tree of Truth. An encrypted call. This is Enzo. Identify. Wait. Is this Jeremy? busy, but if it's for you, I can make time. Okay, I've switched to a public channel as you requested. Now answer.
Hey! Who is this? If it isn't Alpha's little... I mean, the Descendants.
We'll be asking the questions, Jeremy. What is your location?
I was just about to thank you guys. I'm inside the seed storage, which you guys so kindly lead up for me. Thanks for taking care of the Vulgus. I was able to swipe some highly concentrated Kuiper and organic matter, all because of you.
When?
Idiot. Did you forget what I can do as soon as you couldn't see me? I don't know why you're all making such a big deal out of this guide. She can't guide anyone. She couldn't even find it.
Jeremy, have you thought about surrendering?
Don't you think our bigger concern... I'm sick and tired of the incompetence actually having the Iron Heart, which we worked so hard to get. Why are we... Even if we stop the Colossi from coming, how do we... We have more casualties daily than there are new recruits. You think Descendants will make a difference? Huh. Even if you're deluded. Descendants are just as vulnerable as the rest of Albion's soldiers. We're all... But the Vulgus, they continue to advance even as we speak. The Ironheart makes them even stronger. Humanity needs to be stronger, and I'll soon show you.
Jeremy? There's no way he would have taunted us with an encrypted call that can only be accessed from a shore.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm ready to blow it all up.
SMO, if the output of the machine installed on that tree is correct, half of the swamp will be blown away. Please calm down.
This is so frustrating. I'm going crazy. We need to take full control of the area around that tree.
As we can't track Jeremy visually, I've installed a sensor. The moment he sets foot near us, it will activate. It looks like the enemy is also tracking Jeremy, so we'd better capture him first. You need to defend the sensor, Descendant. Protected at all costs. We need to eliminate that Vulgus. might be strong, but you have to keep it at bay. I'll keep the sensor operational until we find Jeremy. Sensors are operating normally, and we've seized all the Vulgus' supplies. Let's get back to the outpost. We need to wait for Dr. K to contact us about the next operation anyway.
Were you looking for me? Ah, speak of the devil. She's
This is the emergency response system. A supply box on its way to Albion has been intercepted. Last known location is in the northeast. There is a high chance that Jeremy grabbed it. He planned this.
Oh man, you've given me everything I needed. You have my eternal gratitude. Don't worry, I'll put these supplies to good use.
All forces, I'm sending the last known coordinates of the supply box. Move out.
Is Jeremy trying to make a pet Vulgus? That's disturbing.
I have a different theory.